Hi Scorpio, welcome to your monthly reading. As always, keep in mind that this is only a general reading. Always take what it feels right and with what does resonate within your own life experiences at this time. If you would like to have a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below. For the month of December, I have two special sales offer available, and one, it's a 2020 sneak peek reading. It's a reading that guides us through an understanding of what type of experiences, challenges, and opportunities might be presented into this next year phase. And the other one, it's called A Gift from the Universe. It's kind of a Christmas gift from me to you all that are interested, because it's a reading that focuses solely on positive news, what type of positive experiences and situations might be coming up to provide more joy and contentment into your life. So if you would like to know more details about those special offers or any other of my services, just email me. Or if you would like to donate and support my channel, you can also do so by following the PayPal link, which is also down below. So, Scorpio. I do feel like there's something here about opening the doors, and it feels like a calling. So, I feel like you will be invited during December to open the doors, and this is a metaphor in particular for some of you Scorpios, to open the doors to love, to open the doors to emotional connections that are not solely based on romantic, aspirations, even though it could be, but actually to open your heart and open your life to receive people, relationship warmth from family, from friends, even from strangers, whomever it is that this is pertaining to. It's a feeling of the absence of human connection. It's making some of you Scorpios be a little bit starved, okay? Even if it's in an unconscious fashion, you have more of a hunger and more of a thirst to that connection, to that social link and linkages, than what you might be giving yourself permission to have, because most likely there's a trust issue that prevents you from opening this door that I was speaking about. Definitely because there's the Queen of Swords, okay, and the Nine of Wands here, which is the opposite of what I was saying, which is the Star and the Three of Cups. You see, there's this conflict between an aspect of you that wants to keep itself protected and preserved in a territory and a space that is their own. So you in this situation and scenario, you are the one that is solely responsible for how things are working and functioning. You put the rules, you put everything into this, and it's your own responsibility. If you allow others to come into this space, there's a risk of them destroying what you have spend so much time and energy working hard for. There's a risk of betrayal. There is a risk of all negative things that you can think about that can happen when we trust. But when we don't trust, and when we shut down, and when we keep ourselves in this stone heart vibration that some of you are in, where you're completely distrustful of anything good and positive about human beings, we die a little bit. We die a little bit because it's impossible to live in this life without human connection. It's dreadful, it's a nightmare, and it's not sustainable long term to not be connecting emotionally, mentally, and spiritually with other beings. So the question for some of you Scorpios that are connecting with me here with this reading is, if you have been shut down in your own world because you're feeling or you have felt called to go more inwards and take care of business and not want distractions and not want love and not want anything that would, for that time being, cost you more than what you could pay, right? Cost you more than what you were capable of giving back. If this was a phase or if this has become your life. Because for some of you, what you think was, just a phase to gain back power, perspective, money, focus, whatever it was, it's no longer a phase. It's something that started to be like a lifestyle and something that has been pushing back some good experiences to come in. Of course, not everybody deserves you and deserves what you have to offer. It deserves to be a part of your world and your life. And not even everybody deserves your honesty. Not everybody deserves the best things you have to offer. And you have a lot to offer. You have a lot to offer. Ace of Cups, Star, Three of Cups. You can be an amazing friend. You can be an amazing human being. You can be someone that offers perspective. Again, truth. You can see the truth way above the usual, how usually people that are not in your frequency see. So you can direct people to good or to harm. You can direct situations to real growth, real positive Scorpio healing energy, or you can direct them to real destruction. And there's a choice here as well for some of you Scorpios in the way you use this power of yours, use this gift of yours. First, with the Queen of Swords here in the Star, first to really be conscious and awaken, enlighten on your own to understand the situations you have at hand and what you're dealing with, so that you don't do things that feel it's like things you do perhaps by impulse or by anything that not, again, the enlightenment you're called to have. First, you enlighten yourself so then you can enlighten situations around you that are calling for your spirit, that are calling for your presence, that are calling for your best side. There's a strong Aquarius vibe here. So for some of you that are dealing with an Aquarius, or for some of you that have Aquarius placements, this could be a significant message. Or the Aquarius energy that I'm picking on is exactly what I was speaking about: human connection and friendships, dealing with friendships, groups, people, socializing, right? Opening up here the doors for the collective, participating in the collective, because why would you be here if not to participate in the collective? Everybody has a place, everybody has a role to play, and that's the thing here. What's the role you're going to be playing, Scorpio, in December? There's a test of integrity for some of you between playing the good role, so being the good, being the godmother or the godfather of situations and good causes and such, giving good advice, giving good perspective, or being here someone that, because of your own mistrust and damage and broken heart, could be dripping poison to push others away from the very own energy you're missing on. So I have to say, some of you have here a little bit of a bitterness to take care of. That is this bitterness that some of you feel or might be experiencing in December, particularly when you're seeing everybody so happy and when you're seeing love around and when you're seeing something that you're missing on. The bitterness here is a symptom and a reaction of the very, the very own medicine that you are in need of, which is love, which is to receive, to allow yourself to receive, what you have been um, you have been neglecting your needs, emotional needs, basically, and so you're triggered when you're seeing people in situations um, vibing right in the energy that you're missing on. But you have at your disposal Ace of Cups, Three of Cups, Star. So you won't have a lack of opportunity to find this medicine, to ingest this medicine, and allow it to sink in so deeply that you ease into this energy and you become a little bit softer. When I say softer, is not weak, because you're going to probably mistake that for that. When I say softer is uh you're going to be easy on you're going to become easier on yourself. And so because you're taking things easier with yourself, you're also taking things easier with others, and so you're much more tolerant to mistakes and flaws, and you're not pushing back at any minor situation that does trigger your, again, suspicions. It's going to be hard for some of you to fully give in, but it's also going to be very hard to not do so at the same time. So again, there's two sides here to a situation in December. One that calls for your, yes, I want this, yes, I will invite this in, yes, I will allow whatever this is for you in. But then as that thing comes closer, you might again retreat to defense mode. So be a little bit mindful of this. For others of you that this is not you, all that I've just said, even though the majority will be, you could be dealing with an air sign, again, person, or a person that it's really bitter. Really bitter. They want love, they need love, but they don't come to this realization themselves, and you're triggering them because maybe you have so much to give yourself to this person, or because you want to be friends with this person. You want to, in a way, subconsciously, there's associations for you, Scorpio, during this time that you're meant to heal and be healed in return. And so you could be seeing or spotting people that perhaps you wouldn't have the patience to deal with, but something is like, feels like a calling to be patient, to deal with them, to nourish them and be nourished in return by that same. It's almost like a healer vibe here, an agent. You're an agent of healing. You're participating in a certain healing process of someone or of a collective process. And so this is why the calling is strong. The calling is very strong, to not run away from this mission or what might be felt as a mission during this time. But as I was saying, if this is someone that you're dealing with that is bitter, that is perhaps holding grudges, and you want to make it right, and you want to help in whichever way you can, go slow but steady. Go slow but steady, because love always speaks louder. So if your actions, your words, your intentions are pure, they might not want to see it at first, but it's going to again sink in gradually and deeper and deeper every day. If you get consistent and steady in your love actions, intentions, expressions, and you keep it pure, as I was saying. But if there's an inch, again, of that other Scorpio trait, if there's an inch of wanting to control this person, wanting to get back at this person, so that if there's vengefulness here, if there's any intention that it's not coming from love, this is also going to speak very loud. So again, it's not going to be easy to not have evidence coming in from you and others during December of what the real motivations are to be a part of certain things and to relate with certain people and to not relate with certain people. So if you want to hide your game, it could be hard to do that in December. Or if others are trying to hide something or play you in a certain way, it's also going to be almost impossible for you to not pick on that and notice when someone is not being honest. I feel like you will have reasons to celebrate regardless, but again, you are the one that might be sometimes putting more pressure, putting more pressure than needed in how you should be. You know, it's like almost like you're in a party. You're happy to be in a party. You're happy to be with your friends and you're dancing. And you're not dancing in a way that it's, free. It's like you're controlling your dance moves, or you're kissing someone and you really like them and you want to give them that kiss, but you're controlling the kiss. So it's almost like a feeling like you're relax, the point where you can relax into experiences is challenging here because of the trust thing that I've said initially. So there's a little bit of a difficulty in fully giving in even to what feels good and what is good and natural, because you're afraid if you distract yourself for 1 second what you're going to get in return, and you want to make sure that what you get in return is not, disappointment, is not hurtful. But also the thing is, if you don't try it, how will you know it? So I hope you have a great month. Thank you so much for all of you that have been liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, and donating to my channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Hopefully we'll see each other soon.